Hey everybody, this is Ashley with Publish with Ashley, and I'm excited to have you all here, or at least if you're trying to get in. But a little bit about me. So yes, Publish with Ashley, and that's, you can check out my website. You can, which will be in the show notes for YouTube, or also in the drop down for Facebook. You can check out my webpage. It's got some cool freebies. I just added one about personal niche hunter, so everyone's always wondering, what niches are the best, what niches are profitable. And I think a lot of times the most profitable are the niches you know the most about. So go ahead, check out my website and get that freebie, or you can check out the YouTube channel or the YouTube video I just posted a few days ago. But if you're new to my channel, welcome. And I wanted to say that I'm excited to have you all here, and that if you're interested in learning about low content books, this is the place to be. So I know this topic, I don't know, it depends if it's interesting or not interesting to you. It'd probably be a pretty short topic. It's about passive income. And I think I wanted to talk about it because I know there's some naysayers and all that, but I wanted to put passive income into perspective and tell you that it is possible, but you have to put it in perspective. So what I want to show you, I'm going to share my screen. Give me a sec. And I just have a quick definition. Okay, you're going to see this one as I open up. You're going to see me again. Okay, so here it is definition of passive income. Okay, so the definition of passive income, this from Wikipedia. The first one, passive income is income that requires no effort to earn and maintain. It is called progressive passive income when the earner expends little effort to grow the income. Examples of passive income include rental income and any other business activities in which the earner does not materially participate. So I think maybe that type of passive income is kind of outside of most of our scopes. But these all imply that the work has been done up front. Because if you have rental income, you had to purchase it, you probably had to do something. And even if it wasn't you like doing the work, you had to outlay money or organize it or whatever. So this was from bankrate.com. They want their definition, which I actually like better, is passive income is money that you earn that doesn't require you to do a lot of active work to continue making it. In essence, you do most of the work up front and then put in some additional effort along the way to earn income. So that, I like that definition because it shows that passive isn't necessarily passive. It's that you did work up front and then you reap the benefits of it, each month or each week or however you get paid. So let me stop sharing real quick and go back to, okay, there we go. So I just wanted to go through why I think it's important to have a little bit of perspective on passive income. And this is kind of goes back to motivation. I think most people are not motivated to, or a lot of people, not most, a lot of people are not motivated to get through the hardships or the, just what happens in KDP, all the ups and downs. I know right now it's spring and I've seen, and everyone's getting outside. And so books are not as popular. So I've seen a lot of posts about people saying, oh, my books aren't selling. Why was I getting 1 to 2 per day and now nothing? It's, people are getting outside. So KDP has a lot of ups and downs. It's a huge roller coaster, and you can't just look at, you have to look at the whole year in total, like how much did you make per year, and then average it, because not all months are going to be great. Now you can add products that will, that are seasonal. So you can up your, each something that's, if like spring isn't good for you, find products that are good in the spring. So you can do that sort of thing to definitely help and boost your income. But how much work or how much is passive income worth? So if you made $500 a month, how many for your life, how many hours would that be worth to you? I like to think of it in that way because a lot of people just want to give up because they say, oh, I've only made $100 and I've worked, 100, 200, 300 hours. And, so that's like $1.50, 25 cents per hour I've worked. But when you think of, okay, so let's say it takes you 1,000 hours. And they say it takes like longer than, 20 minutes to get good at anything. So let's say you spend 1,000 hours and you've made $500 per month for your life. That's worth something. And so I think a lot of times you've got to put passive income in perspective, because the work up front does not necessarily guarantee that instant payday. It's hard. And that's why most people don't earn passive income, because it's still work. Passive income doesn't mean no work. It just means you've got to do the work up front, and then you reap the rewards later. And it may not be later, might be farther along than you think it's going to be. So for those of you who are doubters of passive income, I'm sorry. You will not reap the benefits of passive income. But those of you who are willing to do the work up front and see that it is an investment in yourself, it is an investment in even a skill. I know a lot of times you're like, oh, well, what am I going to do with this? I've done a lot of things that didn't produce any results. But those skills I learned, I've taken and used in other aspects of my life, because anything I learn, I figure there's no reason to ever waste it. So I wanted to encourage people with this. It's going to be pretty short. I just wanted to encourage people that passive income is possible. I make passive income through Kindle Direct Publishing and publishing low content books online. I also have some content books as well, like nonfiction and fiction books. So I earn income that way. There's other methods. You can take your money and invest it in a business. My husband and I own real estate. So we take a lot of our income, invest it in real estate, and it produces another form of income. And so when you do gain your money or your passive money, don't be smart about it. Be smart what you want to do with it, and try and continually grow that so that it can be truly a passive income. Because if you can take your income from KDP and grow it to something else and grow it to something else, then you're going to be set on the right path for your life. So that's all I wanted to offer, but I wanted you to take that question. What is whatever your goal, $1,000, 500, 200, how much time or effort do you think you'd be willing to spend to get that? And think of it for life, right? Or think of it for definitely longer than your normal paycheck, whatever it happens to be. You do that by the hour, right? So it's usually you show up for a certain amount of hours or a certain amount of time and you get paid, and it's kind of an instant gratification thing. You get paid, for the work. Passive income is different in the sense that you have to work for it and then get paid later, but it does have a recurring over time accruement. And so that's worth something. You just have to kind of shift your perspective. So I wanted to offer that. This will be short today, which is great because I'm going to go get lunch, I guess. But anyone have any questions? I have 3 viewers on. Is there anyone with questions? It's pretty quiet today. I guess my topic wasn't too exciting. One of the ones I was actually thinking about doing too was advertising for the long term. I watched an interesting interview and they were talking about the long-term effects of advertising and how if you were willing to invest in a product and see it develop, not like in a week or a month, over like a year, 2 years, how it can become something. And I've kind of seen that too in one of my merch shirts. I have a merch shirt that does really well every month, but it's been getting better and better. And I've invested advertising dollars in it for like 2 years now. And I mean, the return was kind of negligible in the sense it was kind of more than break even. So that's why I continued to do it. But now, because it's been up there so long and it's gotten reviews and it's kind of established in its keywords, it's doing really well. But that was like a 2-year process. And I think sometimes we're not willing to invest for 2 years. I mean, even after my whole talk about, passive income takes time, occasionally I forget that as well. So I didn't know if you guys want to hear about that sort of thing, but advertising for the long term, I had some ideas about that. So that might be one of my next topics. Anything anyone has? No questions? Because if not, I will see you all next week. I'll give you a few more seconds. Any questions? Last minute thoughts? I'm here live. All right. Well, thanks for being here. I will see you all next week. Go check out my website with the Personal Niche Hunter. I think it's really cool. It's an organized, logical way to kind of look at your strengths and be able to find niches that maybe that you can do really well in just because you know about more about them than most people. And that will really help you in keywords. It'll help you in creating a good product. And those tend to be a lot of times my best sellers because I know something about them. And I can niche down further because I know there are smaller niches of that subject. All right. I will see you all next week or in any video I do and I upload. All right. Bye.